Hey traders and investors, it's Serge Berger here. I've received a lot of questions by subscribers and followers over the past couple of days, not surprisingly, on where I think the price of oil could bottom and what that will mean for energy and commodity related stocks if and when. I don't think there is a simple answer to that question, but I do think if we look at a couple charts here for some perspective, we should have a better picture of what could happen. First up, let's look at U.S. Crude oil. There are many different shades and qualities of oil prices, but I think they've all had the same trajectory over the past 18 months or so, and that has been lower series of lower highs and lower lows. But look at the price of oil where it's coming into now. And again, that's why I said this is pretty important for perspective. The price of crude oil is coming into or towards the 2000 and early 2009 lows. As a pivot and reference spot, I think this is important. That doesn't mean we can't see a break below there, but I think it's an important pivot spot, at least for a meaningful bounce. So, what could happen here is one of three things. We either make a marginally higher low versus those 2009 lows, we revisit them, or we make a marginal lower low. Either of which, if upon a bullish reversal, could lead to a pretty decent short squeeze. And if we look at the oil and commodities markets, there's a lot of bearishness. Hedge funds are very bearish. Premiums getting bought up a bit higher in the options market. So there's plenty of reasons to believe why we may be pretty close to a fairly sharp bullish reversal into the first quarter of 2016. Also, from a momentum perspective, if you care, you can see that the RSI, which is a momentum oscillator, has basically been making a series of higher lows in 2015, while oil has, of course, been making the opposite of that. All right. So now let's look at another chart. This time we're looking at the XLE, which is the energy sector of the S&P 500. And what you can see, we long ago here broke that 2009 support line back in July of this year. That certainly was the last opportunity for guys to get out of this energy long position. There have been trades along the way, but of course the trend has very much been lower. So in August at the broader market sell-off, the XLE bounced into this support area, which is marked in blue here. Basically, a lot of price history dating back to 2009, 2010, even here. I guess that was 2011, 2012. We had a retest. So there's a lot of price history here for potential support to take place. So if we see one more push into this area, I think that could well be a decent support area where we then could see a push higher. On the next chart, you see Freeport-McMoRan. This is a large natural resource player. They have a lot of commodity-related exposure from oil to gold, all those kind of things that have seen massive deflationary pressure this year, and of course last year as well. Look at what Freeport-McMoRan has done, and it's exhibited plenty of volatility if you go back to the 2000s. We've seen plenty of price action here into the highs here, then a big plunge during the financial crisis. But look what's happened. The 2008 to 2011 rally has been fully retraced by right now. And actually, as I am recording this, what we saw in Freeport McMoRan is a marginal lower low versus those 2008, 2009 lows. Now, again, it's entirely possible we see a continued flush lower for a bit, but if we see and when we see a bullish reversal take place here, there's a very high probability that that was a breakdown fake out move, and then we see a big squeeze higher for a little bit higher, and that'll of course be reflected in the price of oil and commodities and in the general space right there. So these are the longer term charts. So you know we're getting into some pretty critical areas for the most part, namely the 2008, 2009 lows, where I do think a decent bounce into the first quarter of 2016 looks very likely. Wait for the next bullish reversal day and or week, and I think we might have a trade we can sink our teeth into. Please like this video. That's how we move up on the YouTube hierarchy. Please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video.